Pokémon on the Switch. It was a grand, thrilling mystery. The excitement was undermined with Let's Go. The light was all but extinguished. Hope pierced this veil and a promise was made. Pokémon was still coming in 2019. A new mystery was born that lasted months. But the time has come. The usurper lies defeated. It is time to take up our arms and march to the Galar region. This is the journey to Pokémon Sword and Shield. The wolves are howling and the moon is full. The Galar region will be home to many Pokémon, and ever since the reveal of the games, many have been debating on the logos of Sword and Shield. The wolf's on top of the shield and the pommel of the sword, in fact. It's safe to assume that they will be some form of Pokémon these represent, right? But what could they be? Well, I have a theory about this, and it all hinges on how parallel the Pokemon world is to our own. And from what we've seen, it does. Since the Galar region is based off the UK, it is safe to assume that it also has a similar history to the source inspiration. So, come with me as we travel to the ancient times before Galar was a civilized region. If you know the history of the UK, you know that it has strong ties with ancient Rome. The Romans conquered the island starting in 43 AD, and you can see the influences the Romans had on the land to this day. The ruins still can be found, and their symbolism still has a place all across Europe. The Roman Empire shaped the world we exist in now, but what does all this have to do with the Galar region and the wolves and their logos? Well, if the Pokemon world does run parallel with our own, that means Galar was founded by the Pokemon equivalent of the Roman Empire, and the remnants of it would still exist in Galar. If we look back in Roman mythology, the wolf played a massive role in founding the empire. The twin founders of the great city, Romulus and Remus, were left for dead on the bank of the Tiber River. A she-wolf found them and took care of them, feeding them from her own teat. They were raised and cared for by the wolf and the river god Tiberinus, until adopted by a shepherd. You see how important the wolf is. While many think these wolves will be our legendaries, I don't believe that fully, but I do think they will have a huge role in the game. What we see with the logos, I believe, are a family crest, as the wolf has been used many times for crests and badges in England. King Edward IV used a wolf for one of his badges, in fact. If these are Pokemon, as well as family crests for ruling families of Galar, either or, I bet they would be inspired by Romulus and Remus, the twin wolves of Galar. This really is only a theory, but right now we have next to nothing to go off of. It's also a theory that hinges on how close the Pokemon world ties in with our own. If that is the case, I just have to wonder if Unova fought Galar for its independence. What do you all think of this theory? It would give some explanation to why the wolves are the symbols of the game, but are they the legendaries? Now that is the real question. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and share it around. Helps grow the channel and I'd really appreciate it. Become an Ember of the Phoenix by following me on Twitter and subscribing to the channel. The links to that can be found in the description below with some awesome links as well. Go check out some of the other series I have going on the channel. Mondays and Fridays are Stardew Valley, Tuesdays and Thursdays are Pokemon Uranium, Wednesday is Journey to Pokemon Sword and Shield, Saturday is my Pokemon fanfiction Axiom, and Sundays I will have the occasional discussion video surrounding these great games coming our way later this year. If any of that sounds interesting to you, be sure to check it out. And with all that said, this has been Black Phoenix. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.